Hello, Eagle fans. Well, our Eagles are all doing well, but sadly, the live cam is not. So you look at the text there on the right side. Here's an outline of what I'll cover in this video. The cam troubles, Terry's statement regarding the issue, ground crew updates on Luna and Soul, which will come. My features on bald eagles in general, which will be coming out soon in multiple parts, and the cam fund drive to replace the broken parts. You can access Terry's statement on these issues outlined here on the Friends of the Reading Eagles Facebook page, or you can see it on the GoFundMe page and look for the most current update. I will read Terry's statement at the end here because it's all inclusive, but let me fill you in on the things that you can do while the off season is going on. The ground crew will be covering Soul and Luna as they fledge, so you can see photos and videos of that from Terry and Mike and other members of the ground crew. You can see that on Friends of the Reading Eagles Facebook, and there's even more very special coverage from Terry on her YouTube channel, which is called Terry's Reading Eagle Videos, and Terry is spelled T-E-R-R-I, T-E-R-R-I, and both Terry's channel and the Facebook channel are linked in my video description. I promised you all that I would put out some features on bald eagles, and I have been doing research on several topics. And as I went in, I got deeper and deeper down the rabbit's hole, just finding out incredible things in scientific papers. And I intend to bring you those amazing facts through the research and the graphics that I have developed. So stay tuned for those in the coming days and for what I plan to be all summer in multiple parts. So for those who would rather hear Terry's statement than to go look it up and read it at the links that I've provided, here it is from Terry with Friends of the Reading Eagles, posted on June 6, 2024. First, I want to apologize for not being able to post much on our Facebook page much this week, but we suffered a great loss in my family when we had to say goodbye to one of our sweet pups, Dusty Boy, on Tuesday afternoon. Never an easy thing to do, as I'm sure many of you know all too well. But it was his time, and as the vet said, it was the last gift we could give our sweet boy. And it is comforting to know he is at peace now. So with an already broken heart, now I'm faced with having to share even more sad news with you. As you may have noticed, our Reading Eagle Cam went down this morning. It wasn't our usual Tuesday 4:21 a.m. gremlin, so I immediately contacted our project manager, Joe, to see what was going on. Joe was able to do some troubleshooting remotely, and he discovered that one of the main parts at the solar box, called a charge controller, has shorted out and is cutting power off to the camera. That part will need to be replaced, and we plan on doing that during the off-season, once the eagles migrate out of the area during August and September. Unfortunately, due to strict U.S. Fish and Wildlife regulations regarding Eagle Cam maintenance and repairs, we are not allowed to go over and do any maintenance or repair work to the Eagle Cam system on the island while the eagles are still present. Unless it is a life or death situation for the eagles, they won't allow it. Sadly, that means there's nothing left we can do. You know we don't give up easily here, so that is hard for me to come to terms with too. If the part was in our equipment room at the Sheraton, we could easily go there and at least try to flip the breakers and see if that would do the trick. I'd even be willing to do that on a daily basis for the rest of the season if we had access to the part. But sadly, we don't. It's so upsetting because we're so close to our sweet Luna and Sol fledging. All we needed was maybe another week or so, depending on the heat. But it seems like it just wasn't meant to be this time. As most of you know, we've been limping along with the Eagle Cam system the entire season. We've been doing everything we could do to make it to fledging time. It has been extremely frustrating for our viewers and our FORE team too. Our project manager will be coming to Reading this summer to completely overhaul the entire system and replace several major parts that will help eliminate our Tuesday gremlin and several of the issues we've been having all year. Many of the parts in this system were installed back in September of 2020 and are now outdated since Eagle Cam technology has advanced so much since then. Now our goal is to get this older system updated and running smoothly for next season. We feel we owe that to all of you dedicated viewers and to all of you who have generously donated to our ongoing Reading Eagle Cam Fund on GoFundMe or mail checks to us. You are the reason FORE has been able to keep this Eagle Cam streaming 24/7 throughout the Eagle season here. You are what keeps our dedicated team of FORE volunteers going, even when the going gets tough. We are truly like the little engine that could, and it's only because of all of you. We don't have corporate sponsors or any other source of income. We have generous people like you who just love watching Liberty and Guardian raise their family each year and want to do their part to help keep it going. We don't like to constantly ask for donations, and we've managed to keep things going without doing that since 2020 when we started up our GoFundMe. Our annual Eagle Cam maintenance, repairs, upgrades, and parts typically runs around $7,000, which includes our incredible professional tree climber crew and our communications specialist and other contractors. This year, we expect our costs to be closer to $10,000 to $12,000 with the replacement and upgrading of the entire Eagle Cam system, along with Joe's travel expenses and lodging. So if this is a good time for you to be able to donate to our GoFundMe, we'd greatly appreciate your support. If you're not able to donate anything now, you can always donate another time of year. Our GoFundMe is ongoing and has been since 2020. Any small amount adds up when many people donate. The good news is that our season is not over. Please don't go anywhere because our dedicated ground crew will be out there and we will continue to follow Liberty Guardian and our fledglings once they go down to an area below the nest. Our fledglings typically spend about 5 weeks at that location with Liberty and Guardian, who bring them food and take care of them at their nest on the ground. It's my favorite place to watch our eagle family. We will share our photos and videos and reports with you on our FORE Facebook page. Our Reading eaglets typically do not return to the nest once they fledge because it just gets too hot in that nest in June here in Reading, California. We think you'll really enjoy watching them spending time in the shade and near the water, where it is nice and cool instead of panting all day long in that nest without any shade at all. It's like an eaglet playground down there. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for hanging in there with us during this extremely challenging year. We will follow Liberty's lead and find a way to keep on keeping on. Stay tuned, Terry. So that was Terry's heartfelt statement And knowing what has had to take place behind the scenes to keep things going, I can tell you that it has been an amazingly trying year for Terry, for the project manager, and for everyone. So now they really need to get the system overhauled. As Terry said, Joe will be coming out this summer to replace all the parts, troubleshoot everything, and bring it up to date. Friends of the Reading Eagles is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So if you can donate either to their GoFundMe page, Friends of the Reading Eagles, or to send checks, that link is in the description to this video down below. Send checks to Friends of the Reading Eagles. You and your tax advisor can figure out what that means to you. I know that every little bit helps and will get us up, bring us up to date with a great system for next year. So keep up to date with Liberty and Guardian, Sol and Luna through the Ground Crew links on Facebook and Terry's Reading Eagle video channel on YouTube, as I mentioned earlier, and linked below. So you'll have all the news of when the fledges occur and what's going on after. I am very excited about the things I've been reading when I've had a chance, and which is why it's taken me so long to be able to bring these bald eagle facts and figures and new scientific data to you. And I hope that you'll stay tuned for that all summer. Until we speak again, folks, be safe and be well.